chapter number 16. حتى إذا فزع عن قلوبهم قالوا ماذا قال ربكم قالوا الحق وهو العلي الكبير. Until when fear is banished from their hearts, they say, what is it that your Lord has said? They say, the truth, and He is the Most High, the Most Great. This ayah, my dear brothers and sisters, talks about Allah Azza wa Jal. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants something to happen, when He decrees any matter, He decides any matter, He talks about it. He mentions it in the upper assembly. So when Allah speaks, all the malaika, all the inhabitants in heaven, they become unconscious. All of them. They will be as if they are electrocuted. And the first one to regain and recover would be Jibreel alayhi salam. And Allah will tell Jibreel what he decided. Are you following? Allah will tell Jibreel what he decided and what is going to happen. Then Jibreel informs the rest of the malaika. So here, until when fear is banished, when Allah talks, the hearts of the angels are filled with fear. That's why they become unconscious. Then when they recover and that fear is removed, they say and they ask each other, what is it that your Lord has said? Because they know this thing only happens to them when Allah speaks. Understand? They know this. This happened to us, Allah spoke something. What is it? That's how they ask each other. What is it that your Lord has said? They say the truth. Allah always tells the truth. And He is the Most High, the Most Great. And in Sahih Imam Bukhari, it is reported that Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu narrated that the Prophet ﷺ said, إذا قضى الله الأمر في السماء ضربت الملائكة بأجنحتها خضعانا لقوله كأنه سلسلة على صفوان ينفذهم ذلك حتى إذا فزع عن قلوبهم قالوا ماذا قال ربكم قالوا الحق وهو العلي الكبير فيسمعها مسترق السمع ومسترق السمع هكذا بعضه فوق بعض وصفه سفيان بكفه فحرفها وبدد بين أصابعه فيسمع الكلمة فيلقيها إلى من تحته ثم يلقيها الآخر إلى من تحته حتى يلقيها على لسان الساحر أو الكاهن فربما أدركه الشهاب قبل أن يلقيها وربما ألقاها قبل أن يدركه فيكذب معها 100 كذبة أو كذبة فيقال أليس قد قال لنا يوم كذا وكذا وكذا فيصدق بتلك الكلمة التي سمعت من السماء. This hadith is in Bukhari. The meaning, when Allah decrees a matter or some order in the heaven, the angels flutter their wings. The angels flutter their wings, indicating complete surrender to His saying, which sounds like chains being dragged on rock. And when the state of fear is banished from their hearts, they say, what is it, or what is that your Lord has said? They say the truth, and He is the Most High, the Most Great. Then the stealthy listeners, the eavesdroppers, the devils, hear this order. And these stealthy listeners are like this, one over the other. Sufyan, the narrator, demonstrated that by holding his right hand upright and separating the fingers. A stealthy listener hears a word which he will convey to that which is below him. And the second will convey it to that who is below him, till the last of them will convey it to the wizard or foreteller. Sometimes a flame may strike the devil before he can convey it, and sometimes he may convey it before the flame strikes him, whereupon the wizard adds to that word 100 lies. The people will then say, didn't he, the magician, tell such and such a thing on such and such date? So that magician is said to have told the truth because of the statement which has been heard from the heavens. My brothers and sisters, as you can hear my voice, okay, so the doctor told me, lower your voice, otherwise you'll not be able to speak at all. So, bear with me, okay? All right. So this hadith talks about that when Allah speaks in heaven about something, then He tells Jibreel about it. And Jibreel then he informs the angels, the malaika in the first heaven, the seventh one, okay? Because the first, second, third, fourth, then the seventh. So when he informs the angels of the seventh, those angels in the seventh, they inform those in the below them, until the news reaches those in the first heavens. Allah told Jibreel, on that day this is going to happen. For example, on this particular day, earthquake will happen in this area. Jibreel passes that information to the malaika, to the angels, till it reaches the malaika in the first heaven. The jinn on earth, the stealthy listeners, they climb, they stand one on top of the other. They make like a column, one on top of the other. Are you following? Now, until they are very close to the first heaven and they are listening now. And they hear the malaika talking among themselves that Allah ordered or decided or decreed that on this date earthquake will happen in this city, in this town, tsunami will happen in this city. You understand? Okay. So this stealthy listener, he takes that information and pass it to the one below him. Why? And he passes it quickly.